Okay, let's discuss ad rank. Ad rank is Google's way of deciding which ads show and where they appear on the page. A lot of people are just assuming that it's just about who bids the most, but that is not how it works. What ad rank is mainly determined by two things. It is how much you're willing to bid, but it's also how good Google thinks your ad and landing page are. So the second part of that is determined by quality score, which is ad relevance, expected click-through rate, and landing page experience. These aren't often displayed by default, so to make sure that we're looking at these things, jump into here. I'm still within my search term report. Let's go over to keywords. We are going to look at quality score is a combined metric, I should say. Landing page experience, ad relevance, expected CTR. This isn't a flex to show how great these quality scores are, although they are great. Why does this matter? Because ad rank determines whether your ad will show at all and your position relative to competitors. So it also determines how much you actually pay per click because it's a competitive auction. So the more competitive you are in the auction, the better your cost per click will be. This is why two advertisers can bid on the same keyword and the better ad will pay less, but still outrank the other. Ad rank connects to everything else. Search terms control your intent, keywords control your structure, quality score controls efficiency, and ad rank controls visibility. If your ad isn't showing as often as you expect, your ad rank is usually the reason, not the keyword itself. So this is a really important measurement to be viewing as well. What I want to see are, and this isn't the most efficient way necessarily to view this. I almost prefer to extract this information and look at it as a pivot table. But what we'll do here really quickly is use filters instead, because it's a bit more efficient. Or maybe you're not into Excel or whatever else. So what we're going to look at are let's take a look at cost. What's my average here? I'm going to pause this. Hold on. Okay. I added a couple filters onto here to filter for only eligible keywords so we can look at what's available for examination. From there, I might want to look at a couple of things. If you have a lot, this account uses very few keywords actually. But if you have a lot, you might want to add a filter for cost above a certain level to make sure that or clicks, as I was mentioning before, maybe only with more than 100 clicks, something like that, to make sure that we're not looking at unmeaningful volumes of data. What I want to explore here is, am I spending money on low quality score keywords? In this case, I'm not. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here or just cherry pick an account that is performing well in this regard. But this is a point of inquiry that I really want to see is where is the opportunity for improvement, and am I wasting money by with a high volume keyword that's at a quality score of 3 or 4, let's say. So that's absolutely what I think is important to look at here. And the other thing is with regards to your search impression share. So you can see, this is killing. We've got 91 and 97% of eligible search impressions. These are all in the same campaign, but they've been broken out into different ad groups. So we get an idea of structure here. However, it might be worth looking at, as we were saying before. This is where it's important to take some notes. We saw that couples was performing just as well as, if not better than, brand terms. And yet they're in the same campaign, meaning it's drawing from the same budget. So I can see here, in fact, that we have opportunity for two things. We have opportunity for search impression share. increase it, but it's pretty much all, in fact, it is all coming from rank. So it's not a budget related issue in this case. It's we're losing impression share because of ad rank. That again can come from, remember, two things, either bids or quality score. Quality score is really high. We can get this a little bit higher, but I mean, 8's good. 8's really, really good. Probably my suggestion in this case then is to look at breaking this into its own campaign so that it isn't relying on the same bidding system as the rest of the keywords. This is performing differently enough that this keyword, this is my interpretation, is being limited by the bid strategy. And if we can increase the bid that we're willing to bid for this specific keyword, we should be able to capture more of this impression share. I'm going down a bit of a rabbit hole, but this is why quality score is so important, is not everything is just throw more money at it. Now, let's take a flip perspective on this and say, maybe this has got a really poor landing page experience. We're going to get some indication of this here. This is really often the case. We've done a lot of work to optimize the landing pages for these services, but it's very often the case that your landing page experience is going to be low, and that is absolutely something I would flag. You can't control that within this platform. You're going to get some information on it here. It's reported here. You can control ad relevance to some degree in the ad platform. You can control expected CTR by optimization within the platform. Landing page experience is critical, but none of it happens within the ad platform, and we're going to dive into that in a couple minutes.